We had absolutely no plans of being on a boat in the Caribbean in Cuba this year. But hey, when someone asks you to go, you can't say no to Cuba, right? After 3 days of exploring Havana, we found ourselves leaving Cienfuegos on a boat with our fearless captain, Captain Gene. He held down the fort while the rest of us took turns napping around the boat. This was obviously the favorite spot. Our first night, we anchored off of Cayo Guano, the island with the lighthouse on it. After a long day of cruising, we were all pretty excited to set up shop for the night. After dropping the anchor, a few of us jumped in to make sure it was secure. I'm not really sure how to check this. I was just in it to jump in the water. According to our captain and his second hand, his beautiful wife, everything looked okay, so it was time for some rum. Love is my religion. The next morning, we took off from Cayo Guano pretty early due to some rough weather. That soon cleared up, and we found ourselves in beautiful turquoise waters as we pulled into Cayo Largo for our next stop. All we need is love. Now I don't want to fight. So beautiful, in fact, that we decided we had to drop anchor right there and jump in. Some of us even decided to swim into the beach, Playa Serena. Gorgeous white sand and turquoise water. Does not get much better than this. Free spirits after soar. After the beach party detour, it was back on the boat where we were headed to the dock on Cayo Largo. We pulled into the dock, only to find out that docking is hard, especially if you've never sailed a catamaran before. Like, really hard. With the boat securely and successfully docked, we called Cayo Largo home for the next 2 days, and it was time to play. Let the rhythm just let the rhythm just let the Polish ambassador, Mr. Lip, ride with us on this journey real swift. Let the rhythm just. Are you ready? Yes. Let us start this quest. Let me say first of all that I feel blessed. Just waking up every day is a prize. Feeling all the love before I open my eyes. It wasn't always like this. Strife is a conduit to make us feel lifeless. So lost in the ads, fads drags us down to a lower level where we can't be found. But in this underground we forge our own paths. The sun still shines and yes we do laugh. Yes we do have the things you wanna sell us. Fulfilled from within despite what you tell us. Rebellious is the spirit that flies, so ethereal that earth becomes skies. I gotta say with no further ado, we're happy to be here with you.
So you can hold all of the folds of all these parts that become sore. When waves crash our lines to this heart, and beat by beat taken apart. So you can hold all of the folds of all these parts that become sore. When waves crash our lines to this heart, and beat by beat taken apart. So you can hold all of the folds of all these parts that become sore. When waves crash our lines to this heart, and beat by beat taken.
On a day trip to Cayo Rico, an island that claims only a beach bar, we found ourselves walking onto a beach with no one on it.
It's just another harsh case of cannibalism.
Although we were unsuccessful in our quest for rum, we did manage to make friends with some of the locals.
If not, you're listening to audio garbage. Shitty as could be, R.I.P. no homage. We hit the lab and we're hoping to accomplish jams that'll lead you to the land that's promised. Honest, raw sentiments project. You see us at the set.
We spent the next 2 days slowly making our way back to Cienfuegos, where we anchored off of a different island each night. We spent our days sailing, snorkeling, and lots of rum drinking. A vacation that soon won't be forgotten.
Hold all of the folds of all these parts that become sore when waves crash our lines to this heart and beat by beat taken apart so you can hold